Let us not be full of ourselves and continue.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Your opponent, Helly. I order you to attack.
I got it!
This is my path.
I will slide evil! I will slide evil!
Bye.
I will slide evil!
I must try harder.
Whoa!
This is my path.
Yeah! Freezing strike! I will slide evil! Right!
Such is what I expect of the Seraphim.
A bow. It looks like it's just ceremonial.
This bow is a divine artifact.
A what? Oh, right. Hold on. So if this bow is a divine artifact, what does that mean?
A divine artifact determines the form the Armatus will take. Essentially, it serves as a model for the Armatus. A model for the Armatus?
Oh, yeah. Like Lila's sacred blade.
The sacred blade of Lady Lake is also a divine artifact.
Huh. And that's why your Armatus is a sword. Hey, does this mean that I can use your sacred blade to armatize with other seraphim as well?
Well, that depends on the circumstances. First, as I mentioned earlier, just as I am the Prime Lord of you, the Shepherd, they would have to become my sublord in turn. What exactly is a sublord? Put simply, it is the title for one who assists Saray while working under the influence of my power. Consider the elemental property of the divine artifact. Each seraph has their own unique element that falls under their control. Mine, for instance, is fire.
So if the divine artifacts all have their own elements, does that mean a seraph can't armatize with it if their element is different?
Indeed it does. It would appear this bow's element is water. And Mikleo is a water seraph.
Let's go!
Huh? Saray does not wish to make Mikleo his sublord. Why not? It's no different than when I was made a squire.
But you called on the Shepherd's power in order to achieve your dream. Isn't that right? Mikleo is different. What's that?
Saray, there's something written on the arrow pedestal. It looks like ancient tongue.
Oh, show me! Don't walk off with relics and other junk you find in the ruins, okay? And no breaking stuff. On the other hand, treasure chests are fair game, so go nuts.
Very lighthearted, these ancients. I'm not so sure. The distinction between academic research and crass looting can be very fine indeed. Perhaps their buried message is contemplate always the true intent of your actions? Now you're taking it too far in the other direction.
Nothing wrong with interpreting it that way. But I'm thinking this might just be a joke the ancients left for us.
Indeed. Ruins are made by people just like us, so it only makes sense for them to reflect human nature. Quite profound. That's what we like about you, Alicia. Your, sincerity.
Is that a monolith?
I am your opponent, Hellion. I did it! This is my path! Splendid! Well done, everyone!
Let's do this!
Wait! I'm secure! Third is the word! Go! Come here! I'm secure! Third is the word!
Not yet!
Come here! I'm secure!
The ruins are calling me!
Be on your guard! Come hither!
Ready?
Bye!
Sweet dreams! Be gone!
Come here! Go! I did it!
Be gone!
This
Not
is my
yet!
path! This is my path!
Not yet!
Splendid job, Saray!
Let's keep it up!
Saray, I'm counting on you.
I'm a fight eagle! Hang on, everyone! All right!
This is my path!
No escape!
Now then!
It's over!
I'm
I'm a
the
fight
word!
eagle!
Good, right?
I'm a fight eagle!
Come hither!
Hang on, everyone!
I
How's
must
this?
try come hither!
Looks like we win!
Saray, I'm counting on you. This is my path!
Blade Bang! Shatterbang! Hang on, everyone! Shatterbang! Not yet!
Come hither!
Be gone!
Third is the word!
Forward surge! Yeah!
Ready? Come hither! So this is the power of purification. I am your opponent, Hellion. This is my path.
How's this? All right!
Third is the word!
How's this?
This is my path. Done. Go! I shall squirt. Wait.
Tiger Sweet dreams! Not yet!
I shall squirt.
All right!
My My will shall pierce thee, just like this. I am ready. This is my power.
Tiger Blade!
Now!
Fluid Surge!
I did it!
Fight evil!
Now! I did it!
Yeah! Freezing Strike!
Over!
Strike!
I did it!
Everyone!
This is my power.
Be gone!
Still more.
Blue Skin!
Bird is the
It's
way.
over! Yeah!
Whatever. Come here. Bye. It's
Be
over.
gone!
Ah.
Fluid Surge! You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers either. Let's do this!
This is my path. It's done. Bye.
Be gone! Come on, everyone! Fluid Surge!
This is my path. This is my path.
Freezing Strike! Come on, everyone!
Bye. Go.
Alright!
Today is mine.
Yeah! You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers either.
Let's begin the purification.
Tiger Blade! I will fight evil! Not yet!
Flame the switch, right? I must try. Go! Never! Now! So this is the power of purification. Very well. How about you, knaves? It's over. It's done. Go.
Yeah! Be gone! Get him! Center bang! No escape! It's over!
This is my path. All is done here. Surely this is fate. This is my path. Purity!
Not yet! Not yet!
Bye.
Whoa! Be gone! Strike! Sure thing!
Saray, your right side was wide open.
Really? I need more practice. Ready, everyone?
Come here! Now then!
Yeah!
It's over!
Ready?
Flame! Come here then! Flames of fury! Burn is the word! It's over!
Ready?
We shall burn! It's over!
Yeah!
We shall burn! A word of opponent! Go!
Tiger Blade! Hang on, everyone!
Let us not be full of ourselves and continue.
Let's do this! Yes! We can't hit them by flailing our weapons.
Go! We'll strike evil! Burn is the word!
Freezing strike!
This is my plan!
Ready?
Go!
Strike! It's over!
Now!
Be gone!
Come here then! It's over! You're right! It's the end! Come here!
Freezing strike! No escape! Sweet dreams!
Haste makes waste. And I'm not talking about garbage.
Counting on you, Lila!
It's over! Come here then! Go! Nice try! Did it!
Sweet dreams!
Bird is the word!
Not yet!
To be prepared is to be protected. I concur.
Very well. How about you, knaves? Give it back!
Please,
There
come on,
you
everyone!
did it!
Not yet! Not yet! Be gone! Strike! Not
This is
yet!
my path!
Not yet!
Flames of fury! Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up! Careful!
Yes.
What?
Where?
Above!
I can see it.
Don't. It's poisonous.
Stop! Lila, get back!
Okay.
Vecmus Mioma! Burn! Burn and charge! Pillars of flame! I'll take you down! Vermilion Crescent! Burn and charge! Pillars of flame! I'll take you down! Get lost! Burn away! Pillars of flame! Burn and charge! Predatory flame! Get lost! Come forth! Oh no! The Armatus' attacks aren't working on them!
They're resistant to fire. My power's no use on them.
Saray.
But we have no other choice! Burn and charge! Predatory flame!
There's still so many of them.
Dang! Twin blow! Miclio! You couldn't have timed that better.
Lila, let me become your sublord.
Are you sure about this?
Wait, hold on now!
You're right. I am stubborn as a rock.
Huh?
I admit it. I'm hellbent on becoming a sublord. But there's something important that you don't understand.
I do understand. I just didn't want you to get involved.
Get over yourself. Do you really think this is your dream alone?
Saray, do as Miclio says.
You can hear him too?
This is our dream. Now, Lila!
Very well. O ye born of the sacred currents of peace,
Miclio! Lila!
here let our pact be forged, that my unquavering incandescence may be as thy purification. Shouldst thou accept this burden, recite aloud your etc.
Etc.?
Now for the Armatus. Miclio, give Saray your true name!
He already knows.
You bet I do!
Oh my!
Here we go, Miclio!
Let's end this.
I hope I can win this.
This?
I'll do the aiming, Saray.
All right. I'm counting on you. Break on through! Burst! Ocean blade! Burst! Break down! Now no chance! Split into breakdown! Not yet! Bring on through!
Unleash your hidden power! Wow, that was amazing, you two.
Oh, were you able to remove it?
Now that you mention it, it just came off.
I wonder why.
Does it really matter? Besides, this means that I can now use the Armatus at will, right?
Lost those training wheels. Look at you.
Shut up.
Makes sense. So, that's why you couldn't take it off before.
Miclio, I wanted to say,
Don't thank me. After all, I merely did this for my own dream.
I know that.
I feel oddly envious.
Agreed.
Alicia, don't tell me!
Yes. Not only can I hear your voice, I can see you now.
No way! You can see Seraphim now?
I think it just goes to show how strong you've already gotten.
Maybe we do have a fighting chance against this Lord of Calamity.
Saray,
Lila, Miclio, please accept my sincerest gratitude for saving me.
it was nothing, I assure you. But you're welcome.
I thought we weren't supposed to be thanking you.
Guess there's no need to worry.
All right, the waterfall is just up ahead.
Great, I'm ready.
Ready? Searching current! Not yet!
Breaking demon!
Let's focus our attention.
I got it! Tiger Blade!
It's over.
Right! Current!
One thing.
To be prepared is to be protected. I concur.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
snacks were not built in a day, you know.
Still looks plenty pure to me. Hey, Mikleo, do you think you can freeze this water?
Huh? Yeah, don't see why not.
Then freeze it, and let us bring it back to the sanctuary. Ice is highly resistant to being corrupted by malevolence.
Very well. I'll give it a try.
Thank you very much. That should suffice.
Now, before this melts, we'd better take care of our other problem.
What? Lila, what was that?
The Earth in Historia. It finally reacted to something.
So that was something real from the past.
Did you see that, Mikleo? He was writing the Celestial Record.
Yeah, that must have been the author.
There are more Earth in Historia where this came from. If we obtain them, surely we can obtain more information about the past.
Oh man, this is too sweet!
This is only the beginning. Don't get so worked up, or you'll just wear yourself out.
Right.
Whoa, hey,
Sarai?
run!
He's burning up.
This is a result of the pact we made with Mikleo. He'll get better after some rest at the inn.
I'll carry him back. If we want to cool him down, I guess I better make some more ice.
His fever has gone down.
I'm surprised it only took him 1 day to recover. It took 3 when he forged the pact with me.
He's definitely got natural ability as a shepherd.
Mikleo.
Oh, thanks for helping with the letters, by the way. I caught up with everyone I needed to.
It's okay. I rather enjoy writing letters.
Are you awake?
I must have fainted again. Sorry.
You gave me quite a backache.
You looked like you were floating. I told the innkeeper you were just doing some sort of magic trick.
Well, I never was any good at lying anyways.
Don't overexert yourself. You still need to rest.
I'll be fine. We gotta find the Lord of the Land, and someone to pray at the sanctuary before the ice melts.
But...
The shepherd has spoken. Is it not the duty of the Prime Lord, Sublord, and Squire to follow him? There you go. Now eat up before it melts.
Oh, a fruit frappe. The arrangement is beautiful.
just what I'd expect from a water seraph. Something like this would be beyond me.
But Lila, you make sweets too, right?
Well, yes. I'm good at baking, but don't work well with cold things.
Oh, I see. So Lila is good with baking because she's a seraph of fire, and Mikleo is good with cool sweets because he's a seraph of water.
Even seraphim have strong points and weak points.
It's true. I'm really no good at baking.
I'll say, that one time when you tried to cook boar meat, you turned the heat up way too high and burnt it black as coal.
We were both little kids then. And besides, it only happened because you didn't make the fire.
Guys, talking is fine and all, but
If you don't eat, it's going to melt.
Oh, shoot!
Travel can be strenuous at times, but overall, I'm enjoying it.
Oh, right. You spent all those years living in the Sacred Blade. This must be your first time out and about in a long while.
Indeed. And is this your first long journey?
Yeah, for both me and Saray. It's a relief to have companions on the road. I'm looking forward to working with you as the Sublord.
My pleasure. Dependable comrades are to be cherished.
I'm glad that you two joined up with us, especially Alicia. Saray's always been a lone human among Seraphim. It's a blessing to have her around.
He seems like he was brought up with a lot of love, regardless of his surroundings.
I won't deny that. But I also have no doubt that there are things only humans can understand, that only humans can see. And he missed out on all of that.
Mikleo.
Please don't tell Saray I said anything.
Of course. It will remain a secret between the Prime and Sublord.
O great Seraphim, whose blessings yet dwell in this land, turn thine ears to our prayers.
Thank you so much, Father Brunor. Thanks to you, my son's legs have healed considerably.
No need to thank me. It is your diligent prayer that has made the difference. Be steadfast and pure in mind and spirit as you continue to pray for the health of your son.
A contribution to the sanctuary.
I told you before, madam. I'm afraid I can't possibly...
Please accept it. There's something I've realized. Merely praying for help is an offense to the Seraphim. It is a selfish act for personal gain.
Who told you such a thing?
Well, no one in particular.
You'll need money to pay for your son's treatment, won't you? Use this towards that end instead, for the sake of your son.
My son feels the same as I do. Everyone says the same thing. His wounds were punishment for his selfish prayers. And there are even those who spread vicious rumors about myself and you, Father Brunor. Please, I beg of you, accept this so that we might be saved.
Very well. I shall humbly accept your gift as a token of you and your son's gratitude.
Oh, thank you so much. Now, perhaps these rumors will finally come to an end. May you receive the blessing of the Seraphim, Father.
Right, the blessing. Guess I'll buy a drink. Princess!
I'm here to ask a favor.
Of me? What could I...
We would like to ask you to enshrine and look after a new seraph in our town's sanctuary. This is a request from the shepherd.
The shepherd? You mean this boy is the... Forgive me.
You are not to be blamed. It is the fault of the royal family that so many have strayed from the noble path.
Excuse me, if I may? It's nice to meet you. My name's Saray.
Huh?
I'd like you to be the one to worship at the sanctuary for the protection of Lady Lake. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused by pulling the sacred blade so carelessly. I know I'm still a fledgling shepherd who hasn't gotten used to things yet, but I promise I will do my best.
Yes, of course. It's quite all right. Please, do not prostrate yourself so.
Thank you.
This request comes from me as well. Please, help me so that I in turn may help this inexperienced but pure of heart shepherd.
Of course. I am honored that I may possibly be of service to ones such as yourselves. Though I am frail of body, I shall perform the task at hand with the entirety of my spirit.
I'm glad. Yeah. Oh, man. My foot's asleep.
Seriously? Well then, Father Brunor, when you're ready, I will come visit you again.
As you wish. Do be careful.
Well, that's one way to ask a favor, I guess.
It was very Saray.
Yes, I think this helped the priest as well.
Is this water spirit a Hellion?
I don't know for sure, but it sounds likely.
The priesthood is rather poorly reputed.
But there are those that are pure as well, right?
I believe so. Father Brunor must be among them.
Hey, isn't the Sacred Blade Festival also a religious celebration dedicated to the Lady of the Lake? Were you worshipped, Lila?
The Lady of the Lake is a traditional myth of the people of Lady Lake, hence the name.
Yes. Who cleanses our sins with the sacred blade? Who walks with the mist over the lake? Who vanquishes evil with flames of black? Who sings in the moonlight and comforts the lost souls in the dead of night? The Lady of the Lake, goes the story.
Whoa, Lila! You can walk on water?
Hardly. I weigh at least more than that.
That thing Alicia recited sounded like it might be several myths combined into one.
I would imagine so. The legend was already present when I first arrived in the city.
So wait, does that mean the Lady of the Lake was a different seraph?
Yes, but she was absent, so I accepted the Sacred Blade as my vessel.
So as to wait for the shepherd, right?
As you saw at the ruins in the waterway, Lady Lake has a long history of involvement with the shepherd.
Weren't you lonely all by yourself this whole time?
Not especially. When I got that way, I would distract myself by singing or listening to people's problems.
That's just like the legend.
Huh. I would bet that humans with high resonance were able to sense that.
And blended those tales with the earlier myths to form the current legend. We're seeing history get passed down before our very eyes.
I finished preparing the bottles.
How could this have happened?
opponent, Hellion!
Freezing strike! No. Shatterbang! Hang on, everyone! Go!
A worthy opponent!
Take that! It's over! Sweet!
It's the end!
Now!
The day is mine! Burn is the word!
You should be on your guard most when things are going well.
Victory shall be mine! This is my call!
Freezing strike! Strike! Hang on, everyone!
Well done!
Strike evil! Lord of War! Don't
Move forward! Radiant Ocean My will shall pierce thee, just like this spear. Begin the purification! Radiant heat! To be prepared is to be protected.
Ready, everyone?
Let's do our best!
Tiger Blade! Don't forget! It's over! Not yet! Disappear! Nice job, Nickleo!
You've been slacking off, haven't you?
Sweet! I'm on top of my game! Cleo! Won't be defeated!
Thanks around you! Phoenix Turn! I did it! Wait! Focus on different energy!
The ruins are calling.
Begin the purification! My will shall pierce thee, just like this spear. So this is the power of purification.
My... Surely this is fate!
The ruins! Ready, Nick Leo?
They didn't stand a chance.
I finished preparing the bottles.
Surely this is fate!
You should be on your guard most when things are...
What happened?
We're investigating the collapse of Grifflet Bridge. The cause may be flooding from the rains.
It wasn't caused by rain.
The current is odd considering the water level.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You should evacuate.
Finally, someone who's talking some sense.
Who are you?
All right, do as Saray suggests.
Saray? You can't possibly mean the shepherd.
If he is, maybe he can stop the floods.
You really think there's anything that can stop the water spirit's rampage?
Water spirit?
It's terrible. Destroy the bridge in an instant. It's some sort of monster.
Silence! Enough with your nonsense! What?
The water spirit! Run!
That's an order. Hurry!
Does this thing really look like a person to them?
An Ouroboros? Why sit in a place like this? To ordinary people, it probably looks like a huge water spout.
It looks pretty strong.
Careful of his rising coil attacks. It spins and plunges into you.
So this is the power of purification.
My powers aren't much, but I try.
What? The Hellion turned into a seraph?
It's the other way around. Hellions that are strong enough to manifest themselves are those that were once seraphim.
A seraph can become a Hellion?
And seraphim that have completely turned into hellions are known as dragons.
Dragons? Those really exist? So, then the legends were true.
So the wrecking of the bridge was all my fault. I'm so ashamed. If you hadn't been here to purify me, I don't know what would have happened. Thank you.
I'm really glad that we were able to save you.
I am Uno, young shepherd.
Saray. Uno, in exchange for saving you, we would like to ask you a favor. Would you be willing to listen? I would ask you to bless Lady Lake.
But as things currently stand in that town...
Lady Alicia, are you all right?
I'm fine. The water spout has disappeared.
See, I told you she'd be fine. Nothing can hurt our princess when she's got the shepherd at her side.
Weren't you the one shaking at his boots earlier?
Still, the rain has suddenly stopped, and the currents have calmed significantly.
This, too, must be the power of the shepherd.
I always thought it was just a fairy tale. To think I'd see the friggin' shepherd with my own eyes.
Hey! Watch your language in front of the shepherd.
It looked to me like the shepherd just cut right through the water spout. I doubt anyone will believe me, though.
Who cares? I'd rather believe in the miracles of the shepherd. Friggin' water spirit can kiss my hairy butt.
Hey, what happened to watching your language?
So there are still people here who believe. Well, you did help me get back to my old self.
Then can you help?
I shall become the lord of the land for the domain of Lady Lake.
Thank you, Uno.
And you must be the Prime Lord? You've picked a fine shepherd.
I agree.
Let's go. Father Brunor is waiting for us.
Here they are.
ourselves and continue.
Oh, truly this power is the stuff of miracles.
Looks like he really can't sense us at all.
I shall worship this sacred water with all my being. O venerable Uno, I am yet inexperienced, but would that I could serve thee for all eternity.
But he is earnest. I'll at least give him that.
What was that? I feel like a sort of wind just blew right through me.
The blessing has returned to this town.
This town is now under my domain. But in order to maintain the blessing, I will need cooperation from the people.
Indeed, there are all kinds of methods besides prayer that one can use to uphold the blessing.
Like?
For example,
I see. I'll be sure to give it a try.
This sure sounds like a pain to me.
I will do what little I can.
What's wrong?
I can still feel a powerful malevolence. And it's not far off. It's somewhere in town.
That's the royal palace.
So this is a conversation with the Seraphim? A bunch of lunatics talking to themselves out loud?
You are?
I am a messenger from Chancellor Bartlow of the Highland government. I have come to invite Suray to a private dinner conference in light of his great suffering for the sake of Lady Lake.
Have you been watching over Suray?
Not at all. In fact, I was quite surprised. That the Princess of Highland, as distant as her claim to the throne may be, would have relations with the shepherd that are so intimate. I'm sure this news will please your beloved subjects to no end, Your Highness.
If you are insinuating that...
Alicia. Where to?
Roundtable Palace.
Very well. Tell Bartlow I accept his proposal.
Please, you mustn't get involved with the Chancellors. I can feel it from them.
The malevolence does seem to be coming from them.
I apologize for being so weak.
Don't worry, it's true. We really do want to see what's going on at the palace.
It'll be our first time. You'll have to be our guide.
Just as you have been to me. Time to get working on these offerings.
You're really getting into it.
I ought to be. The blessing has returned to Lady Lake. But now the problem lies in maintaining it. We will need to do all we can.
That's very true. The blessing is preserved only through daily attention.
Okay, we'll make sure we don't neglect our offerings either.
Right. Reinforcing the blessing will probably make it easier for us in the long run.
I wonder if he would enjoy rice balls, like in that book.
Your offering is rice balls?
I don't recall that being part of the Celestial record.
Oh, no, it was from a picture book. A little girl chased after her rolling rice ball and wound up meeting a seraph. That was one of my favorite stories growing up, and I just thought...
I should have known. Sounds like your kind of book.
I have no doubt he will appreciate it. It's not often you get a rice ball packed with authentic emotion.
I hope so. What's this about?
Forgive me, Lady Alicia. Lord Bartlow's orders were to allow Shepherd Saray through. We didn't know he'd have a companion.
His Eminence Lord Bartlow is with a visitor at the moment. Please accompany me to the waiting room. This way.
I cannot believe this.
Please, wait here for the time being.
remember this place was in the Celestial Record. Whoa! There's like infinite books!
Just what you'd expect from a royal palace. Quite a collection of rare and valuable tomes.
Lots that deal with history and ancient relics too! Oh, I just want to sit and read them all.
Oh my! This book has an interesting title.
Mad Screams of Love. A poetry book, maybe?
Let's check it out.
Yeah, careful! It's gonna look like the book's floating in midair.
Don't worry, Alicia will hand wave it away for us somehow.
Oh, Here, gimme. I'll hold it.
Wow, Mad is right.
An ode to young passions. A lonely voice, screaming love and anguish to the heavens.
You just know the author's gonna look back at this 10 years later and cringe. Angsty doesn't even begin to cover it.
So that's what's so mad about it.
Really? It all sounds pretty good to me.
Huh? Saray, I think that's because you're so...
So inherently enthusiastic.
You guys okay? You look kinda... mad.
Lord Bartlow is ready for you. To the Round Table chamber, if you please.
Please wait here, Princess.
Why?
We were told that you were to receive different orders.
About Marland?
Yes. Please stay here.
Fine.
Alicia?
It's about a yet unfinished job. Sorry, but I'm staying behind after all.
This way. I shall guide you to the Round Table chamber.
Did they leave her behind on purpose?
I bet they did. The malevolence isn't gone yet.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, gentle shepherd. Please, take a seat.
Poison pot pie.
Don't worry. I promise you, it's not poisoned.
We simply felt it would be best to be closer to you.
Let me introduce you. This is Military Chancellor Mathia, leader of the Royal Army. This is Professor Simon, administrator of the law in Highland. And this is Archbishop Nathael, the highest-ranking holy man in the kingdom.
And last, the man who manifests the will of the king himself.
Bartlow.
I'm Saray. Thank you very much for your invitation. We have much to discuss.
Whoa, Saray, I hope you don't trust them.
He does indeed have spunk. That, or perhaps he's just that much of a simpleton.
It's quite delicious, though I would have liked to let Alicia taste it as well.
What is your relation with Lady Alicia, if I may ask?
We're just friends. She invited me to come to the outside world with her.
How about we drop this silly game and have you tell us the real story,
They're suggesting that you and Alicia are using each other, hatching some sort of nefarious plot together.
I'm not using Alicia. The Shepherd does not do such things.
Oh, he doesn't. I couldn't say. I've never actually seen a shepherd before.
So they doubt you. I figured as much.
Believe me or don't, I don't care.
Well, we do care. It would be quite the scandal if the royal family had produced a false shepherd to curry favor with the populace.
Careful.
And so you're asking for proof that I'm the real Shepherd?
Truth be told, it matters not whether you're real or just a boy in a silly outfit. The issue is that regardless, the citizens are beginning to side with you.
It's the nature of the people to yearn for some dramatic sort of salvation. An easy way to have their every desire fulfilled.
True, the Shepherd in every era has always suffered greatly from the people's grandiose expectations.
The common man is but a fool and a cur. It's an unfortunate observation, but that is the reality of it.
But in fact, it is for that very reason that we need you.
Me? Why me?
I will be perfectly frank with you. We are asking you to work under us, Shepherd Saray. As the shepherd who would protect Highland, we want you to reinvigorate the people, boost their morale.
The rampant disasters have rather dampened the people's spirits lately. It's very unfortunate for the Council.
Those ignorant fools, right when we're on the brink of war with Rollins.
We will reward you handsomely, of course. This is your advance. If you're really all the rumors say, I hear that you're quite interested in ancient ruins, yes? Were you to side with us, surely this would be sufficient to facilitate your explorations and archival activities, would it not? There's no point in siding with Princess Alicia.
The princess is to be transferred to the city of Marland, where the epidemic yet thrives.
They're sending her to a plague town?
Surely even our spirited Princess Knight will learn her limits after toiling in such a star-crossed locale.
Of course, if she herself were stricken with illness, I suppose she would have bigger things to worry about.
So then, Shepherd Saray, there's nothing to even think about, is there?
I refuse. Darn. Guess they weren't the type you can sit down and talk with after all.
Probably better this way.
Proud words from a false shepherd. You and Alicia will both learn the hard way what comes from crossing us. Wait!
What on earth is going on here? What are armed guards doing in the palace?
These are Lord Bartlow's orders.
Lord Bartlow, what is the meaning of this? Stand down at once.
Nice castle, but we're done here. Let's go, Alicia. I can fulfill my dreams without your help. And the same goes for Alicia.
Indeed it does.
Death to the named shepherd who deceives the people! Stand back, Alicia, or you'll get hurt!
Don't you think you're overdoing it here, Saray?
Saray has just gotten too powerful.
Saray,
don't know that I can.
We just can't go on like this.
Blue Flurry! Not yet!
This power... Could he truly...
Lord Bartlow, we will forgive this transgression. In exchange, you will never threaten the Shepherd again. Am I being clear?
Impossible. He'll plunge the kingdom into upheaval. And if by any chance he were to fall into Rollins' hands...
I'd be more worried about your own neck if I were you.
Who are you?
Scattered bones.
Assassins!
Yes. That man approached us and tried to hire our guild to murder your princess here.
Are you saying Lord Bartlow was plotting to kill Alicia?
Don't be ridiculous!
He says we're liars. Should we kill him?
Enough!
I beg of you, please stop. The Kingdom of Highland needs this man.
You're all you're made out to be. Listen and listen well, Bartlow. We do not kill against our own honor.
Understood?
Why?
He's fine. They didn't kill him. Not your usual assassins, are you?
I'm impressed they snuck into the palace.
Apprehend them! They're the conspirators!
Not good.
Thanks to you, our work was quick and painless.
Here's your reward. Follow us.
We'll have to break through.
We can't. They might die if I use my power.
Hurry, this way.
Focus, guys! Looks like we win.
The rest we leave up to you.
What?
The kitchen was connected to a place like this.
I'm impressed the scattered bones knew about this route.
Still, seems like an awful lot to go through just to deliver a warning.
There should be a vista point nearby.
Secret underground dungeon.
I sure feel a lot of malevolence.
I wonder who was kept down here.
Whoever they were. No doubt they left their hatred here. Hatred against the royal family.
You shouldn't feel personally responsible.
I'm fine. Let's just look for a way out.
Some of these cells are opened. Let's be careful.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
I am ready.
A bodiless Hellion?
Made when a dead body is possessed by a Hellion.
Guess the only thing we can do is purify it. You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers either. Focus, guys!
It looks like a pig, but it must have been human before.
Even if a seraphim just eats and eats all day, that's what happens. Let us not be full of ourselves and continue.
well. How about you, Nails?
Snacks were not built in a day, you know.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Time for battle!
Crimson Bridge! You're stunned!
Well done, next?
Get on! Crimson Bridge!
Ice Reaver! Ice Reaver! Ice Reaver! Blaze of Light! Ice Reaver!
You can eat as much as you want whenever you're not feeling well.
I am ready. This is my power.
Blade Bang! Crazy Demon! Alright!
Well done.
You should be on your guard most. Saray, I'm ready. Who's next?
This is my power.
Right. Ice Freak now!
Unleash your wicked power.
Who's next? Heavenly Power! This is nothing.
Surely this is fate.
Hang on, everyone!
Well done.
Victory is ours.
That must be the source of the malevolence.
It looks like an echidna.
Such deep hatred. It must have quite a grudge.
Watch out for its charge attacks. They're deadly.
Saray, Alicia, don't take your eyes off it. The power of what?
I need assistance.
Blaze of Light! Ice Reaver! Blaze of Light! Don't push yourself, Lila! Blaze of Light! Ice Reaver! Ready? No escape!
It's over! Not on my back! The strength of a knight exists to protect, and their kindness serves the people.
What's that?
It's a quote from my master. It supports me in times of need.
Oh, I get it.
Huh?
This must be connected to the Sacred Blade ruins.
Because the torches and architecture are the same, huh?
If I may say so, this place is oddly nostalgic.
They both date from the same era. There's no way they'd keep the waterways separate.
We should be able to get out through the Sacred Blade ruins.
So the bustling city of Lady Lake sits right on top of an enormous network of ruins.
You can find a reason to smile in any situation.
Is that weird? I'm just who I am, no matter what happens.
Well, fair enough. I'll give you that.
Don't encourage him, Alicia. Saray needs to realize for himself what a weirdo he really is.
Anyone who hangs around with the weirdo must be pretty weird themselves, don't you think?
Looked in a mirror lately?
Oh my, what a beautiful maiden!
Pot's calling the kettle black, wouldn't you say?
Your opponent, Hellion.
Alemia is what women who become Hellions can turn into.
I suppose that could happen to anyone with a black heart. Do not underestimate me.
begin the purification!
This is nothing.
Steady your nerves! Indeed, that's the end of it.
Saray, I'm ready.
Everyone, are you all right? I am ready. Flames of Crimson!
This is nothing.